This is the side of RC that feels illegal the first time you see it. Massive hulls, big bore gas monsters, 8S trucks that backflip by accident, helicopters with rotor discs wider than most people are tall, turbines that scream like real jets and engines so serious they stop sounding like hobby gear and start sounding like aircraft hardware. So forget everything you thought RC was. This is not the toy aisle. This is the deep end. Threat level 10, JetCat P300 Pro. Let's start with something that doesn't even feel like an RC part. The JetCat P300 Pro is basically where hobby engineering starts acting like aviation engineering. This turbine is a 30 kHz class thrust unit with official specs listing 300 N maximum thrust and about 105,000 RPM. On the Pro-GL version. It runs kerosene-based fuel systems, uses an integrated ECU, pump, valves, sensors, and startup hardware, and it belongs in giant jets where mistakes get expensive very fast. This is the kind of machine that whistles, then screams, and makes everybody nearby stop talking. Threat level 9, Pro Boat Supersonic Wake 48-8S. Then we leave the runway and hit the water at full violence. The Supersonic Wake 48 is a 48-inch self-riding deep V, and Pro Boat built it to go big, loud, and fast across open water. Officially, it comes with a Spectrum 468-595-0K V brushless marine motor, a ARRMA 160A Smart Marine ESC, and a dual 4S setup for 8S power. Horizon describes it as capable of 50+ miles per hour, which means this thing is not for tiny ponds and relaxed Sunday driving. It is a lake weapon. The whole attitude of the boat is simple. Pin the throttle and let the hull do the arguing. Threat level 8, Losi DBXL 2.0 gas. Now we go from water rage to desert violence. The DBXL 2.0 gas is not subtle, and that is exactly why people love it. This 1/5 scale 4WDB buggy runs a Polestar Xeno AG 320 two-stroke gasoline engine, carries an 800cc fuel tank, and backs it up with a full 4WD drivetrain, sealed diffs, dual disc brakes, and a 4mm aluminum chassis. It is not trying to be elegant. It is trying to survive punishment and keep charging. The best part is the feel. Gas power gives it noise, smell, runtime, and that full-size mechanical attitude electric trucks still can't copy perfectly. Threat level 7, Goblin Maverick 800. Time to leave the ground again. The Goblin Maverick 800 is one of those helicopters that looks dangerous before the blades even start moving. Official specs put it at 800mm main blades, a 1,768mm rotor diameter, and about 4,250 grams airframe weight before battery and electronics. SAB recommends a 4530 class motor, a 12S 5,500mm battery, and a 160,200 AESC. The tail uses three 115mm blades, and the whole machine is built around rigid, serious hardware for powerful flight. This isn't a threat level 6. ARRMA Outcast 8 SEX B. If Chaos had a chassis, it would probably look like the Outcast 8S. This truck is ARRMA's big stunt animal, built to turn wheelies, bad decisions, and giant landings into normal behavior. The current EXB version uses a Spectrum ARRMA 568-71100K V brushless motor with a ARRMA 160AV2 Smart ESC, plus an EXB 7075-T 65mm aluminum chassis, heavy-duty drivetrain parts, steel drive shafts, and the legendary D-Boots backflip big block tires. It is still 1/5 scale, still 8S, and still very much built for flips, hard hits, and ugly landings that somehow don't end the day. This one doesn't just like stunts. It was born for them. Threat level 5, Desert Aircraft DA200. Now, we stop talking about complete RC models and go straight to the heart of giant-scale aviation, the engine. The DA200 is a 200cc 4-cylinder, air-cooled, 2-stroke gasoline engine with official output rated at 19 horsepower. a weight of roughly 10.95 pounds standard, and an RPM range of 900 to 6,700. Desert Aircraft positions it as serious competition hardware, and the recommended prop list lives firmly in giant-scale territory, including the DA200 is a new CCP prop truck. This isn't the kind of engine you buy because it looks cool. You buy it because you're building something huge, serious, and loud enough to own the whole flight line. Threat Level 4, Losi DBXL-E 2.0 V2. If the gas DBXL feels like a brawler, the DBXL-E 2.0 V2 feels like a heavyweight with instant reflexes. Losi equips it with a Spectrum Firma 160A Smart ESC and a 4-pole 780 kV brushless motor, and on 8S LiPo it is rated for 50+ miles per hour. The truck also gets aluminum shock towers, an aluminum center diff cup, a heavy-duty drivetrain with 5mm drive pins, updated gearboxes and bulkheads, and Maxxis Creepy Crawler LT tires. It's still 1/5 scale, still huge, but now the power hits instantly. No pull start ritual, no gas tuning, just throttle and violence. Threat Level 3, ARRMA CXE. The Kraton 8S is what happens when ARRMA decides durability is still not enough and adds more punishment tolerance anyway. The latest XB truck runs a Spectrum FRAM 5687910K V brushless motor, a Firma 160A V2 Smart ESC, and a 5mm EXB 7075-T6C aluminum chassis plate. You also get all-metal diff-out drives, steel drive shafts, a heavy-duty drivetrain, 20mm bore, oil-filled shocks with 6mm shafts, and D-Boots Copperhead 2 tires. The whole thing is aimed at big speed bashing, ugly terrain, and impact survival. The Outcast is the stunt lunatic. The Kraton is the full send enforcer. Threat Level 2.3 W-275X B2R TS. If the DA200 sounds serious, the 3W-275XI shows up like it has something to prove. This German giant is a 275cc boxer twin, with official output listed at 27.5 horsepower, 20.22 kHz, an RPM range of 1,000 to 7,000, and a 150 fuel-oil mix. 3W says, the matched muffler system can produce up to 55 kilograms of static thrust, and the TS versions combine twin-spark reliability with competition-grade response and torque. This is elite, large-scale gasoline hardware. The kind of engine that doesn't just power a giant aircraft, it becomes half the show. Threat Level 1, MB-339 XXXL. And here's the one that really breaks the line between model and machine. A publicly shown XXL MB-339 has been presented at roughly 1.2.4 scale, with a 4.2 meters wingspan, 4.5 meters length, and about 90 kilograms takeoff weight. It's a twin-turbine RC jet, and even before it moves, it already looks like something that should need ground crew. Once it starts rolling, it stops feeling like a hobby project and starts feeling like experimental aviation in miniature. This is the kind of model. So no, RC is not just toys. Not when the boats run 8S and clear 50+ miles per hour. Not when the buggies use 32cc gas engines or 1/5 scale 8S brushless systems. That is a different universe. Now tell me this, if you had one day and zero limits, what are you taking first? The MB-339, the Kraton 8S, the DBXL 2.0 gas, or that screaming JetCat turbine? Drop it in the comments, hit like, subscribe, and stay locked in for the next deep dive into the wildest side of RC.